Deck the halls and get ready to FiK. FESTIVALI I KÖNGÖS is back for Christmas. Are you ready?
Let's do this! It is the 56th edition of FESTIVALI I KÖNGÖS.
Right, 5, 6, but 22 songs. But we do not have 22 hours to review all of them. So we're literally just gonna each describe it in 3 words or 3 phrases, all of the songs. That way we cover all of them.
Can I just say something though? You know, like when we discovered there were 22, I was like, oh my god. But this has actually been a very pleasant experience. I've actually enjoyed listening to all the songs. They've been very quality entries.
It's been very pleasurable. All right, first up is AKULLTHYESIT with Divorci, Divorce. Devin, this is shouty. It hurt my ears when he screams into that megaphone. My second word is hodgepodge. He's going for Grease 2011, but it just doesn't work, the mishmash.
It's noisy, it's a bummer, it's deafening.
My final adjective is anxious. It makes me anxious. It makes me uneasy, and it's also 4 minutes.
Nah.
Next, we have Artemisa Mithi with botën. I love the world.
Now, I find this very commanding. She's very powerful, decisive.
Yes, I said sensual opening. I said lacks climax, and it's a little boring. I think it's nice for about 30 seconds, but then it just becomes the same thing over and over. Next, we have Bojken Lako with Sytë, shpirtit, the eyes of the soul.
Dashuria zoti që ne kërkojmë në univers krijoj një dimension ku universi është në sy e atij që ti do.
It's very soft rock, isn't it? Parts of it feels regretful. It's mature. It's mellow.
Okay.
It's soulful.
He, of course, beat El Haydani. No, not El Haydani. Deda when she sang Stay Fall, which was really interesting. But anyways, I said Tom Waits. You know, the singer Tom Waits.
Yeah, the American singer.
Sexy, deep. I said authentic. He's telling a story. He's feeling it. And I want to listen to his words. And then I said textured, because this has layers. Layers of pain, love, loss, grit. It's glossy. Oh, and that bridge is life when he's chanting. This may sound surprising, but I really like this.
So did I.
Oh, yeah! Next, we have David and Genc Tukiqi with Te pandarë, Inseperable. Look, it starts off, I feel like I'm on a gondola in Venice going to a pasta restaurant. Then I feel like I'm on a cruise ship at a seafood buffet. And you know, if one piece of shrimp is off, everybody gets sick. And then the last word I use is hot mess. It's like Jacques Houdek, because there are 2 voices, but this is not fun. I'm sorry, it's a no from me.
I really like this duet, actually. It's one of my favorites. I find it very nostalgic. It's touching. It's longing. It's yearning. It's cinematic. Actually, for me, they're in my top 3.
Wow, okay. Okay, we move on. It is Denisa Gjezo with Zemër, Dear Heart, Where Are You? Look, you don't know where it is because the song is forgettable. This is an overpowering backing track. It's too loud in the background. And it's unfortunate because she can sing. She can really sing, and I think with a different song she would slay, but maybe live she'll bring this to life.
I find this quite breathy. There's a suspense to it. It's anticipating.
Yes, yes. Next, we turn to Elton Deda with Fjalët, Words. My first word is 1992. That's where that guitar belongs.
I say outdated.
My next phrase is karaoke bar. I feel like I'm in a karaoke bar.
I say rock-a-oke, which is a rock karaoke.
My final phrase is irritating. The chorus is not pleasant. It upsets me.
Yeah, I just find this needlessly yearning.
All right. We turn to Ergi Bregu-Latifllari with Bum Bum or Boom Boom. I don't know. My first word is watered down disco. It's trying to take us back to the 70s, but we fall down trying to get there.
I find this groovy.
I think it's too long.
I think it's a bit processed.
Flat and forgettable.
Clubby.
Next, we have Eugent Bushpepa with the song Mall, which apparently means yearning, not a place where you buy clothes.
Oh, that's interesting.
I said sweet, this feels tender.
I say hankering.
I said lovely, he sings with force, but it's soft and still lovely.
I say trying.
I said it belongs in a soundtrack, in a movie. I love when he goes, hoo-oh, whoa, whoa.
I just find that chilling.
We disagree. We turn to Evans Rama with Gurmet Traces. I said it was random. There's this altered voice at the beginning, and then there's the Albanian, kind of the Albanian take on reggae.
Right? Yeah, I thought that as well, actually.
Yeah. A little bit caveman, the ooga booga 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 ooga.
I just find it all tedious, it's antiquated, and there's a humdrum feel to it.
Yeah, I said identity crisis, same as earlier. I just don't know what's going on. And I concluded with pirate-like. Hidey hi, hidey hi, hidey hi, yay. There's too much.
We've come up with different adjectives, but I completely agree with yours.
Yes. Next up is Inest Neziri with Piedestal, which means pedestal. She is an angel with power.
I say powerful.
I said dynamic.
I say soulful.
I like the bridge, the other voices, the chanting, the little hoo.
I find this expressive. I find it complete. I find it stirring.
My final word was complete.
OMG, my girl. But
It's a
no,
complete
actually,
entry.
this is a very good entry.
No,
This is. You know what, William?
It's ready to go. A lot of the other songs are not yet ready to go.
You know what, William? What bothers me sometimes, there are times when FESTIVALI I KÖNGÖS only has 1 or 2 good songs, and this year you now have at least half a dozen that could take the crown.
Yeah, and we're not done reviewing them, so let's keep going.
Yeah.
We have Lorella with Pritam Eti Pak, Wait a Little Longer. I said it's monotonous, it's the same thing over and over. I said it was annoying, the drum beat is too loud, there's too much of it, it hurts my head, pass me the Tylenol, the aspirin, the Sudafed, the ibuprofen.
I slightly disagree. I think of all the entries this year, this is very fresh, this is modern, and it's very radio friendly. This is the one that will cross over into the radios.
My final point was that she's a sweet singer. She looks very sweet, and I bet you she can sell it and elevate this live.
I like her voice.
Yeah. Next is LYNX. They, of course, have done well at the contest in the past. They're singing Vone, Late. Contemporary. This is rock made for today. This leans very manga from Turkey, and I mean it's accessible to many people. I think it's pacey.
Manga came second, by the way.
This keeps pushing and driving, and it's just, it keeps me with it the entire time. And finally, I think this is salvageable, and by that I mean give it to Thomas Gieson after FESTIVALI I KÖNGÖS, and they can have a hit across Europe.
He's thinking of Nika Kosharov and the young Georgian leaders.
Yeah,
but you know what?
also -1 from Cyprus.
It's a very good comparison. I find this to be rocky, electric, and arresting.
Yes, all very positive words. Okay, next is our girl Manjola Nallbani, and she's singing Anajeti Keel, The Same Sky. Look, Eurodance.
Who's been teaching you Albanian?
Clearly no one has been teaching me Albanian. All I can say is Festivali I KÖNGÖS. Festivali I KÖNGÖS.
I can say Këngë Magique.
Neda Tarifa.
Lindita Halimi.
Yes. Eurodance, ethnic, it's like Calliope on acid. This is gonna be divisive. I think it's fun.
I find it... Who are we on?
Girl. Manjola Nallbani.
Manjola Nallbani. Oh, she is sick. Oh my god, this is my absolute favorite. She is sexy. She is ferocious. She is thundering. She is divalicious. She is clubby. She is fierce. She is banging. She is slayage. I tell you what, if I had to internally pick an act, she is my choice. She is totally on point. There's something about her. She's very centered. She's very aware. I like the way she just kind of, musicality just pours out of her, and she just looks like a goddess.
Yeah.
She's a reason to fly to Tirana.
You know what, and I mean this as a compliment, so please don't take this the wrong way. She reminds me of a drag queen, because drag queens have this overhyped sense of femininity, womanhood, they're icons of beauty, they're over the top, they can perform, and she's got all of that in spades. It's promising.
No. That's to me is an insult.
It's not an insult.
I've just compared my Albanian idol to a goddess, and you're saying she reminds you of a drag queen.
No, I'm saying she has the qualities of a drag queen. There's a difference. All right.
Sharon Needle.
We move on. Mariza Ikonomi. Is she Japanese? With Une Me. Dynamic, she goes soft, she goes loud, she goes sexy, she goes calm, she goes crazy,
You've got a lot of adjectives here.
No, I'm saying she's dynamic, she can do all of it.
Right.
But the song is a marathon. I get fatigued, it goes on for too long, and it feels languid. Like, it just drags on. I feel like they've tied me to a car and I'm just driving down the street.
I think it's just 3.5 minutes.
It feels like an eternity. Oh.
Well, I find her very in control, very centered, at times quite introspective, because you can't predict the way the song is going. But she's very aware.
Okay, next up we have Na and Festina Mezini with Tejterjeta, Another Life. I said anthemic. When they sing that chorus, I just want to be like, yes. I said heartwarming because it could be an anthem to a children's charity single. I said harmonic because they fit so well together. What I'm trying to say is I love this duet. I think this is really good. You could hear this in Scandinavia, you could hear this in Estilau, in Estonia. This is fantastic.
I have to say I echo all of that.
Ooh.
I find it very heartwarming. There's a part of it that just hits you right here. It just gives you that comfort. And together, their harmonies are really on point. I really like this.
Feel good, well done. And that's really good in FESTIVALI I KÖNGÖS because a lot of times you just get a lot of people screaming in pain. You know, the drama.
I think Albanian emotions call for that.
They're fiery. Lindita Halimi is a very fiery woman, isn't
Those
she?
people can sing from Rona Nishu
Dua
to El
Lipa.
Henadini. I mean, like, yeah, Dua Lipa, Harita Ora, the list
It's
goes
an
on.
amazing country. Oh, that's Kosovo. We're talking about Kosovo, Albania.
Well, but it's
But yeah, same. It's all people from this region. They're just
On point.
amazing.
On point.
Just amazing.
He can sing.
Pure slayage. Next, we turn to Orgesa Zemi with Nugriji Zaren. Speak up. This is fun.
Oh, so much fun.
This is so much fun.
So much fun.
There are a lot of serious women in this field, but she's loosening it up. And that's my second word, loose. It feel good, toe tapping. And then I said there's a bit of mystery when she, you know, toward the middle and the end, she's like, woo.
Went on for a bit too long though, I felt.
Just a titch. But you know what, with editing, that's the problem with FIK. They allow the songs to be longer than 3 minutes.
Quick, honey!
Very Fikmas. They just let the songs be too long, and I think that creates a weird dynamic. Next, we have a Redon Makashi.
Yeah.
With the song Exitage, I Exist.
I really like this. I found it to be quite friendly, fun, but again, it sits on that edge of being too mature, too rocky, and at times quite repetitive.
Boring, monotonous, too much guitar, old school FIK.
You know, William, you were scolding me over Melody Festival and saying we have to appeal to a broader cross-section.
That's fine, it doesn't mean I like the song. It doesn't mean I like the song. We move on to another duet. This is Rezarta Samja and Louis Eligi with Ranija Yol. A Star Fell. Listen, there's not one star, there are two. My words are dramatic. Oh, chemical. I think I mean there's chemistry between them. But then repetitive. I like this, but I like them together. But the song isn't as good as the other duet. The other duet is better.
I don't know, I found this to be quite star-crossed. There was so much passion, it felt like they were burning up. And passionate, you know? It just feels like throw away the keys and leave them two together and they'll sort it out.
Chemical. Next, we have Steffi and Indri Profiti with Message. Message. This is strangely likable. The thing is, he's very worrisome. Like, it's worrisome. I feel like he's gonna have a heart attack. There are these two dudes, and it's just very weird. It's very weird. I don't know what's going on. Why are they together? Why are they singing this song? What are they singing about? Is one of them gonna pass out? There's too much instrumental. There are long periods where they're not even singing. It's just music.
This is one of my... I was most puzzled by this entry. It was just like two daddies preaching. It felt like words of wisdom, but I timed out, so I wasn't really listening. And there was just a sense of Do as I tell you.
Yes, I will.
Nah.
I mean, what's the message?
What's the message?
That's what I want to know.
What is the message?
All right, we turn to Tahir Gajoki with Ore and Nadaluar, which means stopped clock, obviously. I think it's dreamy, I think it's intoxicating, you fall into it, but I think it's a slow burn. He does have a moment. The song does build, but it builds very slowly. I think if you compress it into 3 minutes, you'll get to the build faster, and then it will be more impactful. But I really like this, actually.
I found this to be quite plodding, but radio-friendly. It has an easy breezy sing-along quality to it, and actually quite likeable.
Next, we turn to Voltan Prodani with Pstedesha. Why would I love you? Now look, that's the question.
It's telling.
This is background music. It's forgettable, it's tedious. If it ended at 1 minute and 45 seconds, I think I could cope, but then it keeps on going. There's bad instrumentation. I say ditch that electric guitar because it's distracting from what is a very nice voice.
I say give me a minute and it still sedates me. It's dated, it's a bit of a downer, it's a bummer. Yes, he can sing, but you know, it needs to be presented well. This shouldn't go through.
It's making my cold worse, actually, like the more we
No.
talk about it. All right, and finally, the 22nd act, Shashika Polo. Shashika Polo.
Shashika Polo, hunty!
Perietti Forever. This is risky. She's very exposed in this song. If she nails it, it's gonna be amazing and wow, because this really shows off her voice. But if she misses, it's gonna be real obvious.
Well, she'll get it, hopefully.
She seems like the type of woman who will get it. It's very good. You can tell she's a good performer. She's got all this emotion going on, like she's working that bass, she's working everything. It's very loud. It's a very loud song in the vein of, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Shout It Out, which isn't a bad thing.
Oh, but they have more control. I mean, this feels quite pained, doesn't it? But there are times when it does feel delicate.
They're contrasts. She's got loud louds and soft softs, and it's also very sultry, and I love her handography, her hand choreography. She's really working all she gets it.
There's a lot of emotions in this. It's one of the most emotional entries in a national selection ever.
Boom. This is a boom. Look, I'm hoping it works out for her.
But you know one thing, William? That's why I love you. So,
That's why I love you. Oh, yeah.
22 entries and we connect on at least a dozen of them.
I would die for you. I would cry for you. I needed to refund. That's what I love about FiK, is she makes some amazing personalities. I still remember her song. I don't remember all the songs from that year at Eurovision, but I remember I needed to refund.
Maybe because you were in the music video.
Maybe. I think she's amazing. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We hope you have a merry FiKmas. That, of course, is the run-up to FiK FESTIVALI I KÖNGÖS. Let us know your favorites here on We Blogs. Which of the 22 stand out for you? Which of the 22 do you think will advance to the final? And who do you want to win?
It's like 22nd, 24th, 26th.
I thought it was 21, 22, 23.
Oh, is it?
I think
but
so.
It's like 4 hours each segment.
It's like 22
You
hours.
know what I remember when Ronan Ishliu was
Oh my
playing?
God.
Oh, Jesus.
That's on another level.
What's your one night in anger?
I like the Albanian version of that, but the English version was so-so.
But do you have a
I
night?
like Harsiana Mamuya.
Do you have a night in anger?
I don't have one night's anger. I let it go. Let it go. Because I don't need to carry that burden. In any case, we'll see you later. Bye!